A Colorado man caught with a large amount of meth and fentanyl in Scottsbluff County in the summer of 2023 has finally been sentenced. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. And our top story, more than 1 year after failing to appear for a Scottsbluff County District Court hearing on meth and fentanyl charges, the suspect has been apprehended and sentenced to prison. 41-year-old Antonio Saucedo was back in court last month after finally pleading guilty to charges of possession with intent to distribute both methamphetamine and fentanyl. District Judge Andrea Miller sentenced Saucedo to a prison term of 6 to 10 years on each count, which will be served concurrently. He did receive 193 days credit for the time he has already served. Well, last May, a Cheyenne duo was caught with fentanyl, meth, cocaine, psilocybin mushrooms, marijuana, and a digital scale, and 2 machetes in Kimball County. Last week in district court, the second suspect was sentenced for her role in the crimes. 36-year-old Marisha Iskrig pleaded guilty to 2 counts of attempted possession of a controlled substance and was sentenced to the 95 days in jail she had already served. In September, her co-defendant, 38-year-old David Beringer, was sentenced to a total of 10 to 13 years in prison after he pleaded guilty to amended charges of attempted distribution of an exceptionally hazardous drug, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Are new windows from Renewal by Andersen a great investment? You're darn right they are. Did you know that for less than your cable bill or cell phone bill each month, you could have new windows from Renewal by Andersen right now? Do the math. Renewal by Andersen windows will likely cut your energy bills significantly. They will likely substantially increase the value of your home. They're a great investment. Please contact our team now and ask about our fantastic financing options with approved credit right now. Renewal by Andersen, a great investment? You're darn right.
Welcome back. The Western Community College Area Board of Governors is seeking individuals to fill vacancies in Districts 2 and 4 due to the retirement of longtime board members Lynn Klemke and Karen Anderson. Klemke of Oshkosh has served on the board since 2011, including 4 years as the board chair. Anderson, formerly of Gering, began her tenure on the board in 2017 and has been the chair since January of 2024. Klemke's districts include all precincts of the Cheyenne, Dual, Garden, and Kimball counties, and the Broadwater precinct of Morrill County, while Anderson's district includes parts of Banner and Scottsbluff counties. Interested applicants for either vacancy can find details by finding this story on our website at kneb.com. Well, Governor Jim Pillen has introduced a package of ag-focused legislation aimed at strengthening Nebraska's largest economic sector. The proposals target lab-grown meat, agriculture data usage, and water management.
Senator Jacobs is introducing legislation that will make sure the ownership of the data that takes place on our land, make sure that the data that is in chips in our cattle stay with who owns them in the land so that it can't be sold off to large publicly traded companies.
Other legislation aims to regulate the sale and distribution of lab-grown meat products and ensure sustainable irrigation practices and long-term resource conservation.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Audrey Hepburn. This fair lady has been at the Humane Society for several weeks now and is looking for a great forever home. You don't have to take her to breakfast at Tiffany's because she can be with you day in and day out. This 1-year-old's adoption cost is just $60, and that includes her spay, microchipping, and vaccinations. To learn more about Audrey Hepburn or any of the cats and dogs they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society during normal business hours.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
Let's take a look at your midweek community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, yesterday, Lieutenant Governor Joe Kelly, together with the NDOT and NSP, held a ceremony for Snow Fighter Recognition Week. Earlier this week, Governor Pillen signed a proclamation declaring Snow Fighter Recognition Week to serve as a reminder for everyone on the critical importance of winter snow operations before, during, and after storms. During the event, NDOT and NSP representatives joined Lieutenant Governor Kelly to emphasize the sophisticated planning and monitoring systems that support snow fighters in working efficiently and safely when storms occur.
It's just nice to say thanks to you all, to the snow fighters who do so much for us when we really, really need it. You always think in terms of, I want to get from A to B in Nebraska, and that's part of it too, but a lot of it is just the commerce from coast to coast that we got to keep open, whether it's I-80 or whether it's our county roads going up all the way to Canada.
NDOT reminds drivers to be patient when coming up on a snowplow. Plows and blowers move slower than other vehicles to ensure thorough snow removal. They can also kick up debris, so slow down and don't crowd the plow. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.